Hello, fellow gamers. Many players ask me how they should progress in the game and if it's in their benefit to advance ages. Well, here is a sneak peek from my Drone Age account and of how easy it is to get blueprints and max my artifacts in the museum. First, you just craft a batch of artifacts. I like to craft 20 artifacts per batch before I process them. When I'm done, I keep the ones I like, ditch all the rest except the 3-star ones and level up by +1 all open modifiers in those artifacts. And how am I crafting 3-star artifacts? Well, this is the result of researching a level 13 book in library called Paleontology, which gives a 5% chance to craft a 3-star artifact. And here is the good part. If you do craft one and raise the open modifiers by +1, thus spending 108 blueprints, then the artifact can be sold for 720 fragments and 780 blueprints, which is double the benefit and a huge thing, as it is the only way for us players to max our museum and attain main stats of 100% plus. Keep doing this thing for all 2 and 3-star artifacts for a couple of hours and you will see your blueprints rise up endlessly while your fragments never deplete. As you all understand, this is the most important reason for rushing to Space Age and level 220, and it can transform the museum tediousness into creating masterpiece statistics that will help kill even the toughest of 3D bases. And now that you know the secret, let's talk about planning and execution of your battle plan. What? Battle plan? Yes. The battle plan is the sum of all your actions in order of execution, and they are responsible for either your success or failure. Creating a battle plan and executing it as you have in mind is among the most important things you can do before any battle and can change a lot depending upon the troop combo used, the enemy base layout, any special buildings used like hangars, troop cards and museum statistics. For commies and zooks, the battle plan is pretty straightforward with its 5 phases, but there are times we need to study the enemy base and make small changes. In our case, we have a Space Age base 275 level, 100 plus levels ahead of me, with rocket arsenal, a very dangerous building for commies and zooks. Luckily, most of his defenses are global atomic age, and he has 2 sets of walls that are open, which means they have doors. This allows my commandos to use them to gain access to the inner segment of the base without losing time to break the walls. If the outer wall was closed, then I should have broken a single wall segment before doing anything else. And if both sets of walls were closed, then find another base to attack. Now I don't have to, so my plan is simple. Use 2 decoys to spawn everything, cause with one I won't be able to wake up both Stronghold and Castle, they are too far away from each other. I will spawn my bait on the left side and a bit downwards, cause it's of equal distance from the castle and town center, and as the enemy army will use the doors to exit the base, forming a nice bundle, they will arrive at the same time to my bait group and die to my planes easier. The parade towards my mid-shield will give me around 3 seconds window to deploy my commies before the first battle takes place, and that's all I need. Next step is the usual protect heal business, and I'll keep deploying the rest of my units. I will change my tactics a bit and equip a second sabotage because I don't want that rocket arsenal spawning a second time or the bunkers. This must be my main focus while attacking. Do not let those 3 buildings spawn again anything. And now that I have my plan, let's execute it. Enjoy! Goodbye fellow Dominators and see you soon!